Hi, I'm Michael Ma, CEO of OnePassport. So I've spent today in a demonstration of where OnePassport's going with a new partner out of the UK, where we can create a digital ID. They actually plug into the what's called the DVS, the document verification system, in 191 countries. So you can say I'm in Pakistan or Colombia or Australia, and I'm going to upload a Victorian driver's license. And it will be able to search and know exactly what a Victorian driver's license looks like, what the anti-fraud devices are on it, where the information is, so that you can upload passports and driver's licenses and other typical types of documents, depending on which country and state you live in, anywhere in the world, basically. And they'll take that and it'll bounce it off the DVS, the document verification system in that place, and tell it that it's real. Then they'll take a picture of you and they can scan and say, this is a real person. It's three-dimensional. It's not a two-dimensional picture that someone scanned. They'll take a few words and they'll actually build a digital ID of you, which you can then use to do various things like connect your NFC passport to travel through immigration. I mean, there's some cutting edge stuff out there. So it really makes me ask, are we really using spreadsheets to track vaccinations in workforce in 2021? Because in Australia we are. Many companies, including some really ones where it's really important to get this right, like the aged care sector, disability, community care, are still tracking workforce vaccinations in a spreadsheet. Gets better. The aged care sector, they then have to do a daily upload of vaccinated staff up to the department. That is like a national spreadsheet. It's quite astounding that we do this. So why do they need what do you mean a spreadsheet? Don't they just use the check-in app? So the check-in app is designed for if I run a business where I've mainly customers come to me, like a cafe, a pub, a sporting ground, a retail shop, where I need them to check in. I don't get the data as a business. It's just saying that they were there because it's a high traffic place. And if there is an outbreak there, the state-based contact tracers can come in and say who was there in that window at that location, that kind of thing. That's what the check-in apps are for. Whereas if I own a business and I'm opening up an office and inviting my 500 staff to come back to the office, I want to know who's vaccinated or not, because we might have different rules. It might be that it's mandatory vaccination. It might be that it's just recommended. It might be if you're not vaccinated, we need you to work from home, but if you are vaccinated, to come to the office. Or if you're not vaccinated, you have to wear a mask in the office. Those kind of things. It allows an employer, because they have to provide a safe work environment to their workforce. So if they've got, at this stage, we've got a high vaccination rate in Australia, in many states, they might say the expectation of our staff is that people are vaccinated. So if you're not, we need to know about it. So we need to know everyone, and so we understand who isn't. And then if you're a consulting company, you might send your staff out to another company's site, or the same in construction. Your work is actually go on site with other places. So that's different to a check-in app. That means that as a company, I need to actually track that information. I need to have my people have a way of holding their vaccination, and I need them to be able to share that with me, and I need a HR or CRM style place where I can capture that information and look at it on a nice dashboard, so I can log in the morning and go, yep, everyone's green, they've all vaccinated or whatever. And then I might need to run a report to be able to give to the managers, or run a report to give to a client to say, here are the 10 staff that we're sending out to your place, and here's their proof of vaccination. And that's what people are doing in a spreadsheet. It's astounding. Even aged care. If you're an aged care provider and you're still running this stuff in a spreadsheet and trying to manage it, please contact us. We will help you however we can to actually get you into a proper digital immunization register where you can actually choose dose 1, dose 2, Pfizer, AZ, Moderna, all those kind of things, including all your flu shots, etc. Tracking this in a spreadsheet is a recipe for disaster. Uploading this to the government website is a recipe for disaster because, hi, I'm Michael, I work in 3 aged care homes as an example, and each of you is counting me back to the government as a vaccinated aged care worker. So what the minister's getting is 3 times only 1 person. So it's inaccurate data. So we can help, but all companies, no company should be using a spreadsheet in this day and age. Take care.